Hello everyone, Ladislas Maurice from the wanderinginvestor.com. So today we'll be discussing birth tourism in Mexico. So first, I'll be mentioning why from an immigration point of view, and then two, Sergei, who has an agency helping women give birth here in Mexico, will elaborate on the whole process and all the advantages as well of giving birth here in Mexico. So from an immigration point of view, giving birth in Mexico is an absolute no-brainer. So the child automatically becomes a Mexican citizen, and then you, as the parents of a naturally born Mexican citizen, are entitled immediately to permanent residency for life, as well as the grandparents and the siblings. So just by having a child here, not only is the child a Mexican citizen, but the whole family has got a plan B. And permanent residency does not equate tax residency, so it doesn't automatically trigger tax residency. So it's a fantastic plan B in a beautiful country. Now, Sergei, so that's for the immigration part. In terms of the actual important part, which is giving birth, which is a big deal, I understand that, you know, as a male, if I were to ask my partner, leave your comfortable country and then come to Mexico for childbirth, it's a big step.
Yeah, but it's a big opportunity. Firstly, for the baby, because it's like a present for his whole life. It's Mexican passport. It's the usually second passport, because the first it's the passport of the parents where they are, and the second it's from the Mexico, which opens like all the doors from the whole world. It's more than 150 countries for traveling without the visa. All the Schengen zone, all the Europe, Australia, Canada, Japan, and so on, a lot of countries. Secondly, it's a big opportunity for the whole family. As you already told, PR cards for everyone, for everybody. And after, if they will decide to stay here in Mexico for 2 years, they can bring the documents to the passport office and to start the process for the whole family with the Mexican passports.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
2 years.
That's a very good point. When you obtain permanent residency essentially through blood, then to obtain citizenship here, you only need to stay 18 months out of a 2-year period to be able to apply for Mexican citizenship, and the process is not that complicated. I know you help people with it, but I mean, you need to learn Spanish. You know, fair enough. It's not that complicated to learn. It's actually very pleasant to learn, and you need to pass a test on Mexican culture, which again, if you're going to be living here for 18 months out of 2 years, you might as well learn Spanish and a bit about the country that you're going to become a citizen of. So really amazing opportunity. Now, in terms of the whole medical aspect, can you explain the whole process?
Yeah.
How it works, like the services that your agency offers?
Mexico is a really popular country for the medical tourism. More than 3 million tourists from US, Canada, Great Britain come especially for the medical tourism. And Cancun, it's the great place. It's one of the top 10 resorts from the whole world. It's really popular with a good climate, the best sea, best beaches, and of course the best medicine. We have different hospitals with international certifications, and we have a huge number of the different doctors. All the hospital is totally equipped with all the stuff, and you can easily have a baby here without any problems, and it's cheaper than in different countries in the whole world. And you just come here in maybe 32, 34 weeks, up to 36, depends by the aircraft company rules. And usually in 1 month you had a baby, and immediately after we will start all the processes. We have totally support from the very beginning till the end. We help you with the transfer, with the accommodation, with the rent, the cars, with consultations, because we have a personal assistance. The woman who can help you with the doctors, with the choosing, with the communication, and even she will be with you during the childbirth process inside the hospital, from the beginning till the end, and after we will start the paperwork process. Firstly, we prepare the birth certificate for the baby, then we start with the PR for the parents, and Mexican passport for the baby. And sometimes, for example, now we had a case just like 1 month from the beginning to the end. The family come, had a baby, make all the documents, and it was less than 1 month. It's extremely short time, but usually it takes until 2 and 3 months, 2 up to 3 usually. It's enough time to prepare everything, to take a rest, to have a baby, to prepare all the documents, and that's all.
And this is a process that you went through with, essentially with your wife. That's how you decided
Yes.
to launch this agency,
Yes.
because you had your first child here.
Second child.
Your second child.
Yeah, the first child was from other country, but we came 6 years ago, about 6 years ago. We went through all the processes, and we now provide this service for all the families who want to make the same steps like us.
And so, for example, not every woman wants to have a birth in a hospital. Do you also offer home birth services, etc.?
Yeah, it depends by the situation, because we have different families who say that we want only C-section, no problem. We will find the best doctor for the surgeries. Who want the natural birth, we find the best doctor with a humanized experience of the childbirth, like a natural way. And the family who wants to make a childbirth at home, of course, we have different midwives, home midwives, and we organize all the support with a professional doula, not only with our assistants. And during these 6 years, we had a lot of experience, and we know all the doctors, all the midwives, and we can provide during all these steps with pleasure.
So for all the guys out there who find this a very interesting plan B from a paperwork point of view, what Sergei does essentially, he takes the whole stress out of the experience for the wife. So, you know, she just comes, airport transfer, there's already a car, there's a nice apartment, there's some stunning apartments all over the region with nice swimming pools. Then you can go with your wife, you can go swimming in the Caribbean every day before the birth. It's really good, she can relax. And then she gets the type of birth that she wants with the best doctors in the region, and then the whole paperwork is taken care of, and then the whole support, like you say, with the doula, with the
Midwife.
with the midwives, etc. So the whole Sergei is there to essentially take all the stress away from you.
Yeah.
He takes it on, and then you can just focus on the child and the experience of giving birth.
Yeah.
So it's a very valuable service, because I understand giving birth abroad is, I mean, giving birth is very stressful. I mean, I don't know, but from what I can see, it's quite a stressful experience, and it's even more so if you go abroad in a new country. So a service such as Sergei's is absolutely invaluable. So if you're interested in finding out more about Sergei's birth tourism services, there is a link below.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Sergei,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
You can go to my website, thewanderinginvestor.com, and sign up to the private list. It's entirely free. This way you will be getting insider information as I travel around the world looking for opportunities. Lastly, feel free to follow me on Instagram at The Wandering Investor. I look forward to hearing from you.